But yeah, it was the throwback to yeah. I think it was literally Gate Crash was the last time I did these solo. So
It's been a while. Then Kaz came around and he stuck around
yep.
and
And then other people have come and gone and been around.
yeah. So we're doing the cube again, right?
Yeah, we're doing the cube again.
So we've been in the power cube. I've been mono white. You just were mono black. We've been mono green before in regular cube. So that leaves becoming red or becoming blue, right?
I kind of want becoming red to be entirely honest with you. If everyone's gonna be like Greed Lord,
Blue is a bit hard.
well, that's the problem. Like everyone loves blue.
Everybody just splashes red, which means we can be the Thundermaw Hellkite guy.
Yeah.
Wait, can we be the dragons guy? Just like pick up like Sarkon and
Wait, the red machine? You mean?
yeah, like Red Machine, where our things are like goblins. We're not goblins, dragons.
Well, I mean, the red machine with like Sarkhan Dragon Speaker is still the red machine. I'm willing to call it the red machine still, but
but I specifically want our deck to have Sarkon, Stormbreath Dragon, and Thundermaw Hellkite in it.
God, I was so scared of that Thunderbolt.
I thought we were going to die. I thought for sure he was going to go, okay, I'm going to play Voltaic Key, or I was actually thinking it was going to be, what's his name?
For
Is
me, it wasn't even that. It was in game one. He played Searing Spear and Incinerate, and I was at
Wait,
3, and I was just like,
those were much more likely, but I was afraid of the just getting attacked twice by Hellkite.
yeah. So
Ah, the Jester's Gallery.
here we are. What the?
Let's pick Lotus, why don't we? I hear Lotus is like a good way to start a machine deck.
Ugh.
You're torn between the
I
ancestral.
am. There's an ancestral recall right next to it. Like I have to pass that, and my opponent to the left is just gonna be like, "What the fuck is this idiot doing?" Like,
Well, there's. I don't know.
I
I'm also
mean,
really happy that last draft that guy played Demonic Tutor and Ancestral
it's a
Recall.
recall.
Two of some of the most powerful cards in Magic to create together, combined, Divination.
The power of concentrate. I okay, like
Man,
this is like the age old question. You know what? Look at that skeleton.
it's got a skull on it. We have to pick it. No skulls.
Yeah, we're gonna pick the Lotus. Ugh, okay, fine. So fine.
Sword. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at everything else here. So, time spiral.
You want to go Storm?
I have a Lotus.
Can we pass Sword though?
Can I go storm if I don't have recall? Like
Maybe.
maybe.
I also really like Eidolon of the Grey Rebel. Pyrostatic Pillar is really good.
I was
But
kind of looking at that just because how good that's gotta be. And yeah, this is the sword, you know.
well, it's one of the best swords. Well, not one of the best swords. One of my favorite swords. How about that?
Yeah, I think it's the best sword. There are two other swords that I would put as contenders, and a fourth that is in limited.
Right. In limited, you have the
Yeah.
body and mind.
Let's continue with this colorless pile of cards and make choices based on something like there's a
But,
disfigure before below the void there.
there's Mirren Crusader. There's Show and Tell. There's Reckoner. There's there's really good arts Nether Void. There's the
Hmm.
Rod that doesn't do anything, or rather, it does
Yeah, I
nothing.
was gonna say it does nothing.
Um, jeez.
I have Sword of Fire and Ice as my personal favorite just because of the like having played with it a lot. How about like honestly, what about this? Like
You want me? Let's be white again.
yeah,
We haven't done that
well, I mean,
today.
look at this combo. It's the freaking
Yeah, draw two cards, deal four damage.
pro everything.
pro everything.
Time Vault is
Mini
in the cube.
progenitus.
Time Vault is in the cube.
Yeah, Time Vault is in the cube. Voltaic is only here for that, basically. Oh, it also works with like Basalt Monolith and even Hell Spear of Heliod there.
Now, I have a very difficult question for you.
Do you have Second Sword or Stoneforge Mystic? Okay, I want Stoneforge Mystic because I really want to get Batterskull.
So, Sword of Body and Mind is the #1 limited big guy, but like this, so this, I guess, what I'm choosing here is this is a new sword. This is a second copy of current sword, or if I get more swords, it becomes even greater power. And I
Also,
think
he gives us a direction as well. Like
I like that. Like
between our two cards, I think this makes us white.
right, and then maybe a second color comes into the mix once cards show up.
Also, Mirren Crusader can quad wield swords.
Yeah. Maybe the Four Swords Adventure can.
Sword of Body and Mind. All you're gonna get GT as our fourth sword. I would accept. Okay, Hermes, I'm liking our deck now. Let's just have powerful threes,
Yep.
unbeatable threes.
I feel, especially seeing Brimaz here, tells me that white aggressive deck feels open.
It also lets us play with balance. We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, if we can see balance.
Kavanaugh's telling us to go on the four sword.
Ah, yes. Kiss Cass for more bingo.
So, do you like that Tendrils of Agony art or the other one?
I like this. I like them. I'm trying to picture the other here. I like this
It's like
one.
an arm with like veins coming out of it.
I
they're
think
both good.
I would say I think they're both good. Like it's not like there's not an example in here of like an art that I don't like, but like this one's good.
Or like that Ancestral Recall we saw. I think it has kind of crummy art. Okay. Oh man. I don't know if we could actually play Elish Norn, though. Although we do have Black Lotus.
I was gonna say. I mean, turn 4.
Is turn 4 Elish Norn?
So this is the weakest of the swords, opinion. But the Stoneforge and this aggressive pile tells me.
If we could get the Sword of Light and Shadow with the Elish Norn.
Right. This tells me this is what we want to do. We want to be the the aggressor with these swords.
How many cards were in this pack that a sword came this far? Like,
It's the weakest sword. It's the weakest sword.
It's still a sword. There's like GT in here. Well, Leanin' Arbiter is it's sort of lame with Stoneforge, but it's also like a cool card. But then there's like Lodestone Golem. If you want to top out at something, Lodestone Golem is pretty good to top out at. But
Right. Lodestone also gives us a bit of the machine quality in that we can just go like land, Lotus, Lodestone, laugh.
we would pick Artifact Mana a little higher after that if we did that. Yeah, we could. We'll get Fast Spawned, Crucible Worlds, and Strip Mine, and just pay life to
I'd like
Armageddon them every turn.
to.
Oh, and it's the owl art for Stunaguru.
I know. Quarter Paladin
Quarter Paladin's just fine.
is an aggressive creature. It's not an aggressive. It's not like a great aggressive creature, but I don't see a reason to go into like a different color here.
It's like Blade of the First Pride with upside. It'll work really well if we can get like a Hero Blade Hold.
Yeah, I don't like it that much. Like, man, Gaia's freaking Cradle here too.
Like, we could pick Guy's Cradle or Gerard's Verdict preparing for a second color, but we
Yeah.
would pass up a playable creature to do that.
I'm gonna pick the Paladin. I'm gonna stick with.
Elspeth.
Elspeth versus Solemn versus. Oh, Ancestral Recall didn't table.
Really. Also, I didn't even realize that like Elspeth was in the back with
I
it because
know,
I was
right?
blinded.
I literally didn't even look at the other cards in the pack. No lie.
Pretty good Garruk in here too. Not the best Garruk, but a good Garruk. It is the weakest Elspeth, but
It's still an Elspeth though. Like to say the weakest Elspeth is not is the same to say the weakest Ajani. Windburst Kites, Eidolon.
We are a deck that could make use of Windbrisk Kites,
Yeah.
but if we have like, actually, do you want to play stacks with Elspeth, even though that's the wrong Elspeth?
Or Brimaz.
Ha!
Um. God, that sounds. Yeah, let's try it.
Oh,
Let's try it. Let's try it.
stacks.
Spear.
Oh, yeah, spear. Okay.
Mono white stacks. I mean, yeah.
Well, white is like the tokens in color, right?
Yeah. Spear's real.
Spear's the best anthem, maybe?
I think
I'm
so.
not counting like Mirari's Wake.
Right.
Mirari's Wake isn't an anthem. Mirari's Wake is go from 5 to 10. Oh,
Um.
treetop. Are you more likely to pair with green, or are you more likely to pair with red?
I'd like to try red, but honestly, it doesn't look like it's happening. I'm gonna pick up the treetop and see where if it gives anything. We need a couple earlier drops. All right, so there's something I can pair with green. Holy God, that's a freaking litany.
Oh man, you have the litany. Also, another thing to play with stacks. Yeah.
2/2 wolves. Wallaroots.
The roots.
Oh!
Maybe we are green. Okay. Now I do want to see Mirari's Wake.
Yo.
And then, like, actually, I really want to see, like, Precinct Captain, maybe? Something, like, really aggressive soldier, Journey to Nowhere.
Yeah, like Soldier and Journey are the two cards in this one. Caryatid, you know. But...
There's also, like, Caryatid.
Owls.
So do you want to pick up Sweet Removal, or do you want to pick up a pretty good one-drop?
I don't think we have any removal, so like having some of that is good.
Man, Journey to Nowhere is actually kind of lame removal in Cube, come to think.
I know. But it's removal none the same. It's not
Like,
path or swords, but
it's still really good, though. Like, it's probably one of the better ones aside from Path and Swords.
God, I'm sitting here thinking if I really like. I don't respect Journey to Nowhere as much as those other ones, just because it's a temporary measure.
It's temporary much of the time, yeah. Vindicate, maybe.
Yeah, Vindicate. I'm gonna go with the creature.
Soldier of the Pantheon.
Yeah. Like as far as a one drop, this is one I can feel happy about.
Yeah, he's really good Savannah Lions. Mox.
Mox.
Okay. A Mox. I could also play Sun Titan.
I honestly like. We want to get to 3, and a Mox will assist very much.
Mastercore proper.
Yep, Mastercore.
I keep thinking of.
Lotus.
Yeah, Sun Titan with Lotus is like really disgusting. And there's a Mox. There's a Mox. Like.
Yeah. I realize that we have a bunch of 3s.
There's a Mox. Can we pass a Mox for Sun Titan?
No.
Okay, pick the Mox. We're here. GT! Yeah, Stoneforge Mystic looking better by the minute.
Yeah, Stoneforge just going to.
If we had saw you earlier, Thundermaw Hellkite.
That means there was a time walk in there, but more than likely. What the hell?
That's a new art for Mind's Desire. Is that freaking Megamind?
That's what it looks like. Just this blue exploding brain.
My brain desired Emrakul. Now my brain's getting giant and it's going to hatch out an Emrakul.
Eldrazi just pops out of his head. There's a Face Fetters below the line, and that's good, but
Yeah,
not...
Face Fetters is really good too. But there's a GT. Also, GT is really amazing with Mirror Crusader because Double Strike again being relevant.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You want to pick a better Elspeth?
Mm-hmm. How
I
about
also like Blade Splicer though.
I can't pass that Elspeth.
Hey, we'll just minus this Elspeth and then we'll minus the 5 Elspeth until it's dead, and then just play Elspeth.
Mm-hmm.
This makes stacks like actually real.
I know. I almost want this deck to be mono white. The deck could be more
Yeah,
consistent mono white.
I'm thinking mono white right now. Like, what do we? Garruk and stunning. I know you're looking real hard at stunning growth, but
It's not enough. I'm gonna put this all over here. It's good. Like you
yeah,
know how much
stunning
I
growth
love.
freaking owns. But
As much as
well,
I like the other art, I'm glad this one is here because it's a very good art as well.
let's see how. So if we get like, we could consider green if we get like the troll back, because there are a few creatures that use swords better. If we have one of them that does.
I can just pick up Savannah here,
Yeah,
or
just pick up Savannah, or there's the Masticore. There's also E-Tutor for our mini artifacts.
yeah,
That, yeah, maybe E-Tutor. I think that's better than
E
Savannah. We might not even use.
Tutor can tutor half of my deck, like Spear of Heliod.
E-Tutor can just be a card that says gain 1 mana.
Yeah. Well, I can end step E tutor and then draw a Lotus and be like, "Yo, what's up?" That's my turn one, and then turn two is like a Lotus into something huge. I don't know.
Now, turn 2 is like Lotus Soldier GT.
Yeah. Anyway, it's E tutor here because it's like the Savannah I might not use versus the E tutor I think has a lot of targets. Might
Yeah,
make the smokestack more real.
yeah, it'll make stacks Mirror Angel is more arguments for stacks, but Gideon also is like annoying as hell.
Gideon is annoying as hell, and
I always mix up the Gideons. What's this one do again? He has Vindicate, or
everybody who attacks Gideon
everybody attacks Gideon, then he
kills
goes
a
up.
tapped creature.
Okay, and that's a white effect, right? Forcing your opponent to attack.
At least -2 is Vengeance. That's the name of the card it used to be.
Yeah, Vengeance is a pretty good card.
I like how this is turned into like the Planeswalker zone. I'm happy
Yeah, we've
with
turned
that.
into walkers and stacks after picking swords and Spirit Crusader. Huh, the Relic Warder is a good bear.
Well, we're in a zone where this has all sorts of targets, all
Oh,
day, every day.
he's pretty good.
Like
He's also evil.
signets.
Look at him. That guy's totally evil. Wait, I thought he had the Phyrexian watermark on his card.
Nope. He's got grabby hands all over the place.
Yeah, we could pick a signet, but I don't think we need to.
I want guys. We only have 6 here, and this is a very good one.
Well, we really have like 8 guys, but we can only have.
I know.
Yeah.
This is a good creature, though. Path to Exile, Unexpectedly Absent.
I think Path is just better.
Yeah.
We passed up the journey, so now we pick the better version.
Right. I do need removal if I'm going to be in white. And Unexpectedly Absent, while we've seen it do some silly stuff, like Path is just the more reliable card.
Unexpectedly Absent only is really better if Channel is involved.
What the signets are doing there, I can't answer. I don't know. Signets are very powerful.
There might have been more powerful things in the pack, but we
don't know.
We could not have seen that.
Yeah.
Well, Journey came back.
Yeah, I'm fine taking Journey this time around. Yes, there was Mutavault there. I didn't honestly I didn't consider anything more powerful than the piece of removal that I need.
Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, I would have picked it over Mutavault too, even though Mutavault's pretty good with swords, I hear.
Yes. So we got the Journey, and we'll continue to build this.
So we have 2 really solid pieces of removal.
Yep. We need a couple more solid guys. We have 7 plus like the token makers.
Yeah, but then like Kami or Masticore.
I don't know if we can.
Masticore's kind of expensive.
I don't know if we can support Masticore.
Yeah, we're going to be vomiting our hand out
Yeah.
with like our Moxen and Lotus.
Kami's going to have less target mole drifters still in here. Really, really, really,
I know that's an affront to
really,
you.
really. Yeah, that is an affront to me. Everyone in here is that is an affront to me.
Can we play Archangel of Stone?
Oh, we have token generation.
Yeah.
We can at least pick it, if nothing else.
Yeah, we can at least pick it. Was a Miri Angel in this pack? Or is that in the last or the next one?
Might be the
No,
next.
nobody likes Dada Adele Inquisitor.
Nope.
So we hate on voice or like it. Nobody's playing Geralf's Messenger, but somebody might play Falcon Wrath or Serendipity.
I think I'm gonna grab the one that could again possibly be played.
Yeah, be played.
The Abyss.
The Abyss.
I'm not a metal worker.
Freaking Metalworker. Dude, these are good cards. A World Enchantment. Hey,
The Abyss.
we just suddenly became a tokens deck on accident.
I'm
That's really good art on the Abyss, yeah.
yeah.
It reminds me of the really excellent art on Terror. We could pick yet another Elspeth, or we could finally round out our sword.
The fourth sword.
Ah, man.
We could be the Four Swords Adventure.
We could also be every Elspeth.
Yeah.
I kind of wish we had Sun's Champion over 5-mana Elspeth, but whatever.
Yeah.
Ah, man, Mind Twist. Can we splash Mind Twist?
Fuck.
That's the good art on Mind Twist, too.
Fuck. Like you go. We
I go
go.
Swamp Lotus Mind Twist use my first play.
Fuck that. We go Plains Sapphire Bloatus Mind Twist you, and then our opponent's like, "What the fuck?"
It's like we just throw our hand at our opponent's hand.
Here's the answer to your question. We absolutely have enough. We absolutely positively have enough swords. I don't care.
There's also like Aven Mind Sensor. That's like a real good creature.
I would take that Elspeth. I mean, it's
Oh, I would take Elspeth over Mind Sensor too, but Mind Sensor might
table.
because of all the white we've picked.
Yeah. But yeah, I just want y'all to know that like we don't need the sword, but we want the sword.
Geddon,
Sky.
or do we want to do Spirit of the Labyrinth? Like, do we need guys or do we need Geddon?
I think we can always use Geddon.
Also, for those watching in the zoo and our friends at home, that Geddon in particular costs like $200.
That's an expensive Geddon. Yeah. I don't have one of those in my cube.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a card I have sitting around. I would like to have a Rolling Earthquake in it.
Yeah, we do need guys. Capnaw's right.
We need guys, but this is a Geddon. Like
This is a like.
I can have. Here's the thing: anybody can pick these up. I don't care who they are.
Yeah, we just token. Emiria Angel Bird, pick up the sword, go.
I realize Geddon's worse.
What do you mean Geddon isn't great in this? We play two walkers, have a sword in play, and then Geddon.
Well, he's saying that Geddon isn't. I think there's an as that's implied there because like there's a lot of artifact mana.
Oh, there, yeah.
There's a ton.
Power Cube in particular is the land of artifact mana. We have Banishing Light, we have Metamorph, we have Elite Vanguard. But I think it's Metamorph.
I mean, it can be anything.
Yeah.
It could even
It could even be a soldier of the Pantheon.
It could.
Also, if you're playing Storm, friends at home, if you have Brain Freeze, you should absolutely pick Isochron Scepter. Because if you if you stick the Brain Freeze on the Scepter, you get the Storm off the activation of the Scepter, so you can make your Brain Freeze victory much more consistent.
I could possibly cast the Metamorph off of Mock Sapphire. Y'all all right?
Yeah, we have a method to not pay life.
I mean, honestly, this is just like it's one of those like this is an answer as well as a question I can ask. If I have like a good creature in play, I can duplicate it, that sort of thing.
See that art for Oaths? Oh, that's the Vintage Masters art for Oaths of the Druids. Other Phyrexian mana cards would be cool, like... Okay.
I mean...
Like, it's that or Memory Jar.
Yeah. I don't feel like my deck takes advantage of Memory Jar. Like, I would use it and get to play, like, a spell or two, you know? Like, it's definitely
Yeah,
good, but I'm not a deck... Like, I'm not... I can't take
you're not a
advantage
storm.
of it. Yeah.
Just have two Geddons.
What if I...
I guess this makes us wrong for picking Ravages over Spirit of the Labyrinth,
How
but
could we have known that? That's...
we could have two now.
I know, we could have the double Geddon.
You're just right. Two Geddons has become a stream staple by now.
At this point, yeah, we are the Geddon.
We're Geddon and Balance, and also Sundering Titan.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Play all those in the same deck, why don't you? Exalted Angel?
That's a creature to me.
Pretty good creature, I hear. Like I was looking at that Warren Power Stone, but we really don't have a super amount. Yeah, you want to pick up the light green. So Stoneforge Mystic.
I mean, it's pretty good, but we need guys. We need a couple more creatures.
We need more creatures, and
Just a
Exalted
couple
Angel
more.
is a very good creature.
Yeah. There's a lot of real cards in here, but we just need some more creatures. And Exalted is a pretty, like, has gone down in power, compared to, like, back in the day.
I do think Flicker Wisp and there's like that or Finks.
Interesting. I disagree. Exalted's quite fast.
Yeah, that's a turn 4/5 fake link.
So, this is a hard question. What do I...
Containment Priest will keep our curve a little bit lower, and
Well, it's also very disruptive.
it's very disruptive. It is a unique effect, whereas Finks is just freaking Finks.
Right. I think, honestly, this hates on a lot. Like, also Flash, like, that's really... This hates a lot. I'm gonna just try this. I've never played with the card, and maybe that's more of why I want to play this.
We're doing the Kaz route then.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Moat! We can't use that.
We can't use that.
We kind of... Do you just want to pick Port then? Or Force Spike? Every time we've picked Monetize, we've never played it, but we'll play Port.
True on both counts. We're not so white that we can afford one land being a port.
Yeah, we have Port and Mox Sapphire as off colors, which really only makes Lead and Relic Warder hard to cast, but that's okay. We don't always want to cast him onto.
Yeah.
Although you often do, like somebody just goes into a Signet. Parallax Wave, huh?
Do I care about Parallax Wave at all?
Or we could, like, steal something, like Hermit or Tez.
Is there anything we don't want to see on the other side of the table? Like, okay, how good is Parallax Wave for us? I don't think it's terribly powerful.
Yeah, it's not that... It would be better if we...
I think it's the pick, though. I mean, like, I don't really want to...
Okay, it's creature, so we can't do anything super stupid with it. Like, if it was permanent, you could zoop your lands.
Well, I mean, it's like a 3... What the
Can we pick another Elspeth?
Overwhelmingly, yes.
Okay.
Like,
I think so too, but
yes.
having too many of one walker is actually a little bad, but it's okay. We only need one to win.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was hoping to pick a Maven Mind Sensor, especially with Containment Priest as a sort of very disruptive creature base, but it's okay.
Yep.
What the hell is this?
I could, like, steal the Crater's Claws or, like, a Signet.
Yeah. I guess if somebody is in green white Kasali Pride Mage, it only hits one of our...
Yeah, we have a billion swords. Hey, Elite Vanguard.
Might make the cut. Probably not.
Memory Jar.
Nobody gets Memory Jar. Uh, Nobody gets Moloku?
Yeah, Pulse is fine. That's a Vindicate.
You afraid of the Dork, or are you afraid of Terastodon?
Apparently nobody's in the green ramp
Ah,
deck.
that's like the second time we've last picked Rofalos.
What the hell?
I was considering Mind Sensor over Elspeth because of our two other Elspeths.
If it was Elspeth Terrell, maybe. Turnabout.
Yeah, if we if we could swap our Elspeth Terrell for a even Mind Sensor, I would have probably have done it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't think anyone's read this card.
Like it's just a piker. What does it do?
Whatever. It's like green piker. That's bad. You can play Tarmogoyf.
You could play Elvish Archer.
Okay.
That's a youthful knight, man.
Okay.
At
So
rare. What the hell do we do with this pile?
fuck. Why did I do that?
Well, somebody might splash Ancestral Recall.
Okay. So wow.
I wanted to like hedge a bet and say we cannot cut many creatures, and if we do, it's probably like Archangel of Thune.
I was looking at literally like Archangel. Maybe do we have? We have a couple.
Archangel is actually kind of good in our deck. We don't really have any other sources of lifelink.
We have a couple pieces of life gain, like Elspeth Terrell and
Exalted Angel
Sword.
and Sword.
All right, we need to cut 1, 2.5. Like, we need to cut 7 cards at least.
Do you want to do this backwards then? To do the auto the includes, or do we want to? Like Parallax Wave comes out, like definitely looking at stacks.
Are we doing it stack? Are we doing stacks?
Oh, how many ways to produce token do we have? If 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 token generation pieces.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually going to keep Archangel.
Do we want to?
I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go ahead and remove the Smokestack plan, which removes a Mirror Angel.
Okay, and we can take out a Geddon and maybe our weakest Elspeth.
Terrell.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to make cuts somewhere. That's
Yeah, and this puts us at 25. E-Tutor maybe. E-Tutor catches 1 piece of removal and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 cards, including a clone. Okay, here's why I like the A Geddon. If we could have like a creature in play and like Lotus out and Elspeth and then Geddon,
the game's
you win
over.
the game.
Yeah.
Like Planeswalkers are among the most powerful things you can play with a Armageddon.
Kavanaugh, that's why I said 2.5 when I counted Lotus. I don't know if I count that as land.
I would count it as a Dark Red because that's what it is. I would not count Dark Red as a land.
Yeah.
You want to take out Sword of Light and Set? We'll bring that in for the
Vindicatesman. I need 1 cut.
It might be E-Tutor, but I really like the idea of E-Tutoring for a clone.
I like that E-Tutor has a lot of targets, like different swords, creature, clone, and a removal spell and an anthem.
So we have 16 creatures.
Yeah, because Gideon is a guy, this is the guy, this is a guy. You know what?
Like we could cut E-Tutor, or we could cut like Kami of Ancient Law.
I like the Golem. I don't know what you're talking about.
I like the Golem a lot too. We're not cutting this. You see all our tokens? Like we're keeping the spear.
Now here's the question: am I considering Lotus a land or just as a spell?
I have no idea.
To call Gideon a bad falter is a freaking that's a joke.
Now
Like-
Gideon is like such a weird card, but it is very powerful.
Like,
He's not always a 6/6 though. Sometimes he's a 12/12. I would rather have Golem than Stacks, just because of creature count.
yeah, screw it.
You're gonna play it on the lands?
It is telling me to play an illegal deck. I will take it as advice.
I think you should add another land, mayhap.
Okay, well, I wanted.
To submit our deck and not get the special.
Are you sure we didn't want the?
Okay, people of the zoo,
This is
mathsmen. Gideon, do we play Lotus as a land or not? My gut sort of says no, but I have no idea what the hell to cut.
Mathsman.
Like I'm thinking specifically of Kavanaugh because he's the one who always, you and him always go off on your.
Yes, it's a difficult choice because it's a huge boost.
But it's temporary. I don't think we can play 16 land with our 5 and 6 drops.
So if we add in a land, what are we cutting?
Yeah, what are we cutting out for land? Elite Vanguard. Go down to 15 creatures.
Hmm.
Let's just go for it. Elite Vanguard can hold a sword. That makes him valuable.
Right.
You know what can't hold a sword? Any of our lands.
True.
We'll board in Forest and Treetop Village to have that.
We crack Lotus for green so that we can use Treetop.
Amazing. I would do that if it would win me the game. Ravager of the Fells. We have LDW0425_CN. I'm seeing a keep.
Yeah, absolutely. I have containment up and running.
Ooh, a red player.
Oh!
Oh, a figure of destiny. Okay. So, I wonder what our 2 is. I think if he gives a target for Relic Warder, we play it, but we just Stoneforge to draw a card. I guess we Stoneforge for GT because we can actually play and or equip that with 2 lands.
Why in the world would I not play this Elite Vanguard? Like, what? This is a 2-mana card, you know, right? Like,
Yeah, it's Flash Bear. It's not.
oh my god, that's not Flash. Like, it's not that insane.
Our opponent could have a sword.
One.
He could have one. He could also have like batter. Oh, okay.
Okay, removes our guy.
He could have also like batter skull,
Ooh, Grim Lavamancer.
Lavamancer. Yeah, that figure's a 4/4.
It's not
It's-
yet. It's a 1/1 right now.
I mean, when he untaps, like
He can't. He would need 4 mana. One.
right, since it's 2/2, so he's one off. He didn't get to play it because he played Grim Lavamancer, which I don't actually know if I agree with or not. Also, Grim Lavamancer and Firebolt, Donbo.
Well, yeah, basically.
You get one or the other.
All right, let's draw a card. Sort of pro your deck, you say.
Huh. Like, do you want to get that, or do you want to get GT, since we could...
Nah,
I think we get the sword.
Sort of pro his deck.
Definitely.
All we have to do is get that down. All we have to do is get that down. sort of like gain some life and stuff. If I draw Lotus, that'd be really good because I could play Elspeth, and that would probably own.
I hear Elspeth is a good card.
Yeah, I would like to play Elspeth Sun's Champion on turn 3.
Just make a bunch of tokens. Who even cares?
Yeah, I don't give a crap. What's going on?
His figure doesn't even matter anymore.
Chunks.
Our turn 2 6-drop outclasses this 1-mana 1/1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, what's going to happen is my opponent's going to go out of his way to, like, answer my guys at this point, just because of, like, now I have a sword. Lightning Mauler. Okay.
He's going to have a double strike in 2/2, I guess? Or first strike in 2/2?
Haste.
Oh. He's got a haste piker then.
Yep, he has a haste piker. That's all it is a haste piker.
Come on, attack with Grim Lavamancer.
Do I want to block?
He pumps figure in response, right?
Yeah, but do I want to block Lightning Mauler?
Do we want a guy to...
I want a guy, I think, is the more important part. I want a guy.
So we're going to go down to repeated pump figure.
Interesting.
He's holding something then.
So we're playing Soldier. That blocks this basically forever now. And now I can use Stoneforge Mystic to put a sword into play, or Containment Priest if weird shit happens.
He goes like, sneak attack, go!
Yeah, hey, what's going on?
Through the breach, Sundering Titan!
Okay, and how he pumps figure. I mean, I have a blocker for figure forever now, so I don't really care.
We could have 2 blockers for figure forever.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I would hella respect our opponent if our opponent was the, Okay. If our opponent was the Through the Breach deck.
I'm not... Blocking would be an extreme level mistake right here. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Yeah, because it would put 2 cards in his yard.
Mm-hmm. 2 life is absolutely something I can afford right now.
He's quite a ways from flashing back that firebolt.
Mm-hmm. Right, not forever, obviously, but the hope is my opponent's freaking dead by the time he gets to 6 minutes.
Yeah, he's going to be facing down 2 guys with swords equipped very soon. Who do we put the sword on? Soldier or Stoneforge?
I think Stoneforge.
That would allow Stoneforge to... Do we want Stoneforge? Oh, we do want, because we cannot both equip and sneak another sword this turn.
Right. Well, we can if I play on land, but anyway. The other thing is, like, if he kills Stoneforge in response, I just move it over to Soldier of the Pantheon and don't give a crap.
Yeah. Then
like, he does have a bolt in response, right?
if you play Grim Lavamancer, you should.
That's actually kind of bad. Maybe I wanted the land here. Yeah.
So that you could, in response...
Yeah, there's bolt, and now I'm going to lose my other guy. So I think I'm going to pass, not equip, and then just flash in Containment Priest.
Okay, as any given creature.
Right, that's the thought here. Like, Soldier of the Pantheon doesn't work specifically because the Lavamancer is now active. Like, I actually don't think the land is incorrect now because I wouldn't actually want to flash in that second sword. Like, it doesn't do anything.
It does not do anything at this moment. Our opponent is deciding when he wants to kill our Soldier of the Pantheon.
Right, and he should... His answer should be my end step, because he needs to pump this figure if he wants to actually kill me. Okay, so goodbye those 2 cards, kill my Soldier, and then I flash in Containment Priest.
Now it'll be interesting to see if he has yet more burn, or how big he makes this figure. Hellrider.
Fuck.
This might mean we can kill Grim Lavamancer if he decides to attack with it.
I lose the game if that like occurs, though, is the current issue. Like, my life total is so low that I can't actually win from this position. Like, you see the issue. I'm going to take
Yeah, you're going to take quite a bit of damage, and what actually saves us here? Lotus.
Lotus and Elspeth. Even if I Lotus, I can't equip the sword, though, and then I don't get my life gain. He could just burn me out from there.
Yeah, just burn you out with the Hellrider.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, when we don't have... Okay, we're taking...
Yeah, like, I'm going down to 3, and then he just kills me back. Life, what does life gain from hitting do if he has literally 10 power, 12 power on the board?
Jeez.
Like I'm dead.
Mm-hmm. We got run over. Wondering if that hand was a mistake to keep 2 lands.
No,
I don't think it was either.
I 100% disagree with that idea.
Um...
Yeah, like if I equip sword attack, he takes 5 from it. I go up to 7, and then he cracks back for white, like 12 damage, and I die. Even if I play like Relic Warder as a blocker, it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I go to -1, so I lose.
Rip. Okay, let's crush him now with like our theoretical super fast thing.
Kavanaugh, we can't kill the Hellrider.
Yeah, how would we kill the Hellrider? It's it's shock on attack, not
bold.
not bolt.
Um.
God, if it was bolt,
Holy,
jeez.
holy shit.
Hey, you want your cards that are already too good to be better? Red decks are good. You're taking out,
Getting.
then when we put in over Geddon,
That's what I'm looking at.
Furia Angel, or a Elspeth,
And Elspeth.
or Enlightened Tutor.
I don't think Tutor does anything. God, that's really high up on the curve, but you know what? Screw it. Let's just do this.
I would like to play first. This is looking to go somewhere, but I don't know yet.
Let's find out.
This also can stall for a very long time, because I imagine the world where he's getting his first couple lands ported for a long time.
Alright, you didn't need that, did you? Yeah.
So we want to stop on like his upkeep, right?
Yeah, stop on opponent's turn.
You want to play that, or do you want
Nah, we're gonna port him. I'm not gonna waste Lotus for that.
to Lotus for a Blade of the First Bride?
Oh, excuse me, excuse me.
I think I see what we're using Lotus for. Do you want to just do that?
Yeah. I'm thinking about just doing that.
Do it. What the hell could he do in response?
A number of things, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
I can't think of anything on single red that kills it. Kills your Elspeth.
Multiple
I
cards.
can't think. Like what?
Double bolt. He
Okay.
untaps.
Right, yeah. Double Bolt would do it, but you would have to have both like Lightning Bolt and Or incinerate or pulse lightning.
That's what he's
Okay.
doing. Can people not see my hand? It's straight. Is there something?
Flame slash doesn't do it either because
Yeah.
that's not a.
My hand is down here. I don't know if that's not visible to people or something.
Yep.
You're gonna kill Elspeth, right? Like,
Was he just doing that as an act of desperation to try to top deck it? No. Okay.
yeah, like I said, he's just gonna 2-for-1 on it. Okay.
Well, that was really 2 for 2,
I
but we
know.
still get to keep the soldiers. Do you want to just play that, or do you want to play a quarter paladin and bolt and port him?
I like biggest threat.
Try to make our guys super.
Mm-hmm. No, I just don't want that stop.
Yeah, we just don't want it right now.
I was like, Elspeth is dead. I don't want the stop anymore.
Yeah, we were considering between like, well, I was considering at least between like port and to quarter, but I think that was better. Oh man, is he going to double bolt the Archangel of Thune?
Oh my god. I mean, if my opponent's just gonna continuously double bolt everything, I'll get there.
Yeah. I'm thinking top bottom or bottom top. Okay, bottom
Bottom.
bottom. Yeah.
Alright, fucker. Alright, fucker.
Like you want to, yeah, leaf up path.
Alright, asshole.
Do you want a soldier or do you want to get in? I think soldier is more effective with a quarter paladin.
I mostly want a blocker around in case of a haste demon.
Any given creature you could play.
Yeah, basically. Oh, Elspeth's back. Weird.
So what are we journeying?
One of those is going away. I think it's Kargan Dragon Lord. Because that's a freaking threat and a half.
Yeah, because he can immediately level that to 4.
Yeah. So I just don't let this flame speaker hit me, you know, it's like...
Kind of sad we cannot do the cheaty face where you wait for them to spend their mana on the levels, but so we want to leave a soldier back to chump.
I'm not attacking into this guy.
Okay, just going to send Singleton soldier in then.
Well, yeah, he goes to 10 from this, and then Mirren Crusader hits for 10 flying.
Right. Was that a standard deck?
Most things with Mirren Crusader were. This was not a standard deck, though. These two cards never coexist.
Oh, yeah, I was wrong, Elspeth. I was thinking of something from. I thought that was. Okay, we saw that happening.
Yeah, I knew that was occurring. And my opponent basically shouldn't attack with the prophetic. Oh, he's hitting at Elspeth?
Yeah, he does not.
Oh, you can have
We
it.
just let. Yeah, we just let it happen.
You can have it. I think we're again going to go with the champion plan.
Just kill him with those guys. Right, do you want to?
No, I'm playing it safe here. Like against the, I don't want the flame speaker to actually like connect and draw on 2 cards.
You port a guy. This might prevent something like any other dragons I mentioned, unless he
Yeah.
has a land.
Okay. That's
How
feeling,
many Elspeths?
feeling
Did
pretty good.
yeah, that felt good. Do you want to just do that again, or any
Basically,
changes?
I don't think there's any changes that I really feel like that. That basically was like, here's some power. You
Yeah.
know,
Next, we'll just have to do like something with GT.
our opponent has a freaking metric ton of burn, though. We learned that from the game. Like,
We did learn
he's
that.
like, oh, I'm like, oh, I'll play Elspeth, and he's like, let me just burn my hand away for it, and I'm like, oh, let me play. I'll take this curve.
Yeah, sick nasty curve. How about that? He put us. Oh no, he didn't. He didn't put us on the play. We have to stop on this. Sorry. Okay.
Whoops.
No figure. Happy about that.
Gideon is good.
I'd like to draw land and a 4, and then land and for our 5. Gideon is also kind of very annoying for our opponent's deck.
Yes, my opponent has infinite burn spells, and basically my creatures aren't sticking around forever. I understand.
Come on, attack with the Lavamancer. Attack with the Lavamancer. Oh well. Do you want to? Okay. Okay, you got to him before I could. Attack with the Lavamancer.
Yeah!
Yes.
Hey, what's going on? We're here.
Flash Bear. He's got like
Just
something for
bolt
it, right?
Yeah, he's...
Can't get Magma Jet for
This
it.
is the worst
Okay.
because I can't play Mirren Crusader.
Yeah, because of that Lavamancer in play.
Bottom top. Yeah. I just can't play it. Like, it doesn't do anything.
It exiles 2 cards from his graveyard.
It doesn't do anything. It's worthless.
Yeah, that burn before blocks was completely obvious.
Well, what else could I do? You know? I have to attempt that block.
I'd like to do like draw like Brimaz.
That's awful.
Yeah, that's scary. What cards that don't do anything? Do you want to play that as a bait?
Basically. Like, this is terrifying.
Luckily, Gideon does an okay job of.
Dealing with it, yeah. Here's the problem, like, let's see what he gets off of it. Where's the... Okay, Burst Lightning. And then he gets a second trigger from it. Okay.
He's playing the Burst Lightning in response. I
And
don't
then
know
a
about-
land.
Okay.
So that was a legit just draw 2.
Can you deal 8 damage to Gideon?
I'm sitting
You
here.
can deal. You can deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 4 to it. I think. Or do you just want to?
Yeah. I'm doing this. The big problem is, like, okay, if I have everybody attack Gideon, 4 cards in hand with a top deck, I feel like it's very possible for him to just kill Gideon, especially with, like,
If he draws a land, he can not kill Gideon this turn. Okay. If he has more burn, he
mistakes were made. He should have just thrown. Oh, okay, he's just got Hell. That was actually the reason I didn't do that, because if he played a Hell Rider, like, he could just, like, oh, okay, kill Gideon for basically nothing. He can do it here anyway. But, like, again, what do I do against that?
I don't know.
Like, this Lavamancer is a gigantic problem, and I don't know how to answer it.
Can we play that? Just throw Mirren Crusader to the dogs.
There's nothing else it can do.
Yeah. Yeah, here comes this.
Yeah, this was an obvious play, and then he's going to do basically the same thing next turn, though with something else.
If he draws... Land, he can use. No, he can't use
No,
Firebolt. Draw select. He doesn't need his card. He's probably just going to bolt it then.
Searing Spear or something like that.
He
That's
should have bolted it first then
yeah.
to keep yeah, keep.
That was a mistake. And here's a freaking huge Hastymans, or by
Here
huge I
comes the
mean,
Daredevil.
what's a 3/3/1?
Yeah.
All right, Archangel Athune's lifelink really needs to pull me out of this hole. Like, I need to be able to like use it as a good blocker.
Like draw an Elspeth to go with it or something. Okay.
Basically,
I can't play that right now, but
no, I need to play the Archangel, and if he can kill it, I lose. Which you know, 3 cards in hand. All he needs is literally any burn spell because of Grim Lavamancer. Like, odds are extremely high that he can just kill it. Oh.
Isochron Scepter. Yo.
What's the recall? Throw recall on the stick.
Yes, come on, do it. Oh, it's Helix.
Yikes.
No. Well, that's it, ain't it? Oh,
Buddy, you didn't need to do any of that.
why didn't he just murder us with that?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm dead. Like, there's no coming. I take 7 from the attack, and he has a Helix stick. Like, no card I could draw gets me out of it.
Very, very, very deadly. So that was a bit rough. Our opponent had a very fast deck. I think our deck was very abstractly powerful, but it didn't really have a lot of disruption in it.
I didn't like our deck.
You didn't?
I didn't like it at all.
Usually that's a good sign.
Usually it is. But yeah, like, he had quite literally every single burn spell in the game of Magic. So, like, there was, you know, it's like, there were a lot of points where it's like, well, if he has any burn spell, I lose, and his hand is still like Bolt, Searing Spear, Helix, and he's just laughing about it, you know?
And the stick. Man, the stick.
Yeah. So, anyway, gonna take the stream down momentarily and then bring it back up for a different thing.
We'll find out what then.
Yeah, so